Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a good time. Memorial Day weekend just passed. Uh, just remembrance of those that had fallen for this country. So I make a quick video because it's been really hot down here in Miami, Florida. And a lot of my parents have been working overtime feeding the babies. And a lot of the babies have been falling behind. There's a lot of respiratory illnesses and things like that due to the extra poop and drinking water. A lot of the trays are like more stinkier than usual, and that's attracting a lot of gnats and flies and things like that. And I'm noticing that halfway through the chicks being reared, fledglings, they're falling behind. So I've never been one to assist the parents with feeding, but I've gone to a couple of people's houses. I've always been scared to kind of drown the chicks when I try to force feed them with a syringe. So I just took the jump and I was able to pull two chicks that were fading back up just by feeding them, because the parents, once they get sick, the parents really like ignore them. So I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. I don't even buy. A lot of people don't have baby bird formula, so I'm gonna tell you what I've been using. Maybe you guys have more access to that if you live in a rural area. So I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, guys. So it's real simple. What you see here: magic bullet, small cup. Okay. The magic ingredient is baby chick starter. I don't even know if this is medicated or not. I know it's not egg layer, which has a high calcium, and I don't know if that'll kill your pigeons. But this is a baby chick starter. I want to say it's probably medicated. I don't care. I'm not gonna eat these animals, so medicated is probably good for it. Due to the fact that a lot of mine are looking weird, and I'll show you the chicks when I feed them, what they're looking like right now. So I got my little syringe. Okay, I got the chick starter. I'm gonna fill this up with some warm water, blend it, and then I'll show you guys how I feed them, and you'll see the condition of the chicks. There's also bird pox around here due to the mosquitoes. I don't vaccinate my animals, so survival of the fittest. Some of them have, usually the bird pox, once they get over it, it falls off. But there are times where some of the animals get really sick and they die. So right now, that's why in the summer I usually finish up with these babies, and I don't really hatch anything else, because the wet weather, the bugs, the diseases. I have somebody that has really good birds, and they've been losing a lot of birds due to the heat or illness. They're not sure what's going on. So usually in the summer, with the molt coming and everything, I kind of like slow down, and I just wrap it up till the fall time. Let me prepare this with warm water, and let's get to it. Alright guys, so this is one of those chicks that I wanted to preserve. Um, it's basically, that's the daughter of my old grizzled hen that died, and that is a son of a daughter of that grizzle. Yeah, so it's a grandson. So I bred a daughter to a daughter of my grizzle to a grandson of my grizzle. So this chick has started fading. I mean, he's eating already on his own. I only did it for like 4 or 5 times, and he went from like lethargic and almost dying to like he's eating on his own now. So he's probably gonna make it. They're already sitting on some eggs. So I'm here. I'm just gonna go ahead and he ate today. I'm just gonna give him a little bit of food just to make sure he had supplement. My fear's always been that these chicks, I drown them, because as you know, their airway is right on the same way of their esophagus, and in the past I've done that to chicks. I'm not gonna give him that much, because he already ate, and I can feel he has food in his crop. I don't want to give this to some other chicks I have, but basically the person that taught me the other day, they go, man, you just grab them, you jack them up by their beak till they're basically hanging up like that, and there you go. If you do it right, you're not gonna hear them coughing or nothing like that, and you're gonna see it's gonna be in their crop. You see what I'm saying? So I just put this at least half of this into him, and like I said, he already had food in his crop, so he didn't really need it, but it's not gonna hurt him, I'll tell you that much, because from where he came, I thought he was gonna die. So I'm just gonna throw him back in there. I mean, he was like basically stuck on the back of the cage. He wasn't moving much, and now he's moving around. Mom's kicking him out of the nest, pecking him right now, so soon I'm gonna have to get him out of there and just make sure he eats on his own. Let me grab another chick. Here's another chick. Besides that he fell behind, you can see he has food in his crop, but besides that he fell behind, you can see he has a big bird pox from a mosquito bite over his eye. But besides from that, he's a tank, so I'm gonna go ahead and just give him a little bit of food and put him back in, and then I'm gonna bring the other chicks that are the ones that I'm worried about. So this was kind of the condition that the other chicks were in. Look at this bird, already feathered out almost, but look at him. Look at his little belly, right? It's the keel of his breastbone is starting to bend sideways. Doesn't have a lot of food in his crop. It's mostly water, white flights. So I don't even know if he's gonna make it. I found him in the bottom of the cage, and the parents step over him. Like I said, it's very hot, humid here. Conditions aren't optimal for breeding right now, so let me see if I could help him out by doing this. This is the first time I'm gonna do it, and I'll keep you guys posted, maybe with a follow-up video. But you can see as of right now, he could barely even walk. He might be sick, he might have something, I don't know, coccidiosis, salmonella, all of these diseases right now with this humid weather. It just poured here today and it's been like in the hundreds, so it doesn't help now to attract all the flies and everything. Not to mention mosquitoes with the bird pox. As you saw, there's a couple that have bird pox, so more than likely these guys are gonna catch it too. It's good to mix this good, because if not, it creates you know, it's like sandy, and you don't want it to get stuck on your syringe. So basically, like I said, you grab him, pull him up by his head, and just drop him. Okay, like I said, this guy, he's in really bad shape. I'll do this every day and hopefully he'll make it. The other ones were just in as bad shape as him, and I just did this, like I said, chicken starter, and it turned him around. Let me get his little brother now and do the same thing. Look at this guy. It's gonna be like a white-billed cenizo, but again, same thing. Fell off the nest. The dad is kind of aggressive, pooped all over them. Make sure you always wash your hands, and not only that, that's, you know, from the magic bullet, so make sure you clean up after yourself. You don't want to infect anything. I clean this outside in my laundry room, and then, you know what I'm saying, with dish detergent. I don't even really use that. I use the bigger ones to make shakes and stuff, so this one's basically for my animals. Alright, so let's see if, again, this one's also in bad shape. You can see they're kind of like twitching, so I don't think they're, I'm doing this as a last ditch resort to not kill them, basically. Sometimes I just call whatever I see is not worth, but I mean, I feel bad. You know, we spend a lot of food in the summer trying to get these guys to fledge, and then alright, so that's what we're gonna do. I mean, the parents have barely been feeding them, so that's what happens in survival of the fittest. When they get sick, usually they get abandoned, right? That's why, like in the wild, you see the feral pigeons, usually there's only one baby, and then if it's this time of the year, they're all full of bird pox, because of the mosquitoes here in South Florida are crazy. Like where I work in downtown, there's so many birds right now that I could probably walk up and catch just because they're in bad shape. Let me see if he could handle another shot of this, because it's bulk season. Bam, took it like a champ. Now you're seeing how anorexic this guy is. His breastbone is just like the other one. Okay, look at this. Hopefully we can save this guy. I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully it's a happy ending like the other two. But it could just be, you know, it could just be the same as some of the other chicks that I haven't fed in the past. All gone, or most of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you like this video. If you like content like this, please comment and share. If you have any better tips, please put them in the comments below. Thank you very much. Espero que hayan visto Hay muchos que saben echar ya papilla a las palomas. Siempre he tenido miedo ahogar el pichón, porque saben que le puedes meter la comida por la tráquea y después cogen neumonía y se me mueren. Pero bueno, estos pichones, cuales les eché comida, los dos primeros, estaba enseñando cómo hacerlo, ya que casi se me mueren, estaban en condiciones como los últimos dos pichones y los pude traer para atrás con comida de pollo, con pienso de crecimiento de pollito, molido con agua tibia. Gracias a una amistad que me dijo, oye, no tengas miedo, o se te van o viven. Y me dijo, levántalo por la cabeza y échale por ahí para abajo. Y gracias a Dios, los dos primeros estaban con la quilla flaca y ya los pude recuperar. Y ahora tengo estos dos pichones aquí, a ver si que son cubanitos, a ver si no se me dan, se me logran. Porque ya están emplumados y todo, pero con las lluvias y los calores estos, se han echado para atrás y los padres como que los van abandonando cuando hace tanto calor. Bueno, si les gustan estos videos, por favor, suscríbanse y déjenme un comentario, un like. Gracias.